But talk a little bit more about what you just alluded to, which is this meta privacy and what makes secret NFTs different to random NFTs on, let's say, OpenSea or any other marketplace that does not have, or is like public by default, as you said. What is the core differences and the core benefits of secret NFTs?
Yeah, for people who aren't familiar, let's start with how Secret works as a blockchain. The whole differentiator of Secret is that we use a private by default data model for applications. But every other blockchain is using a public by default data model for blockchains, which really just means on those blockchains, everything starts public, which means it's really hard to ever make it private again. Once you know something, you can't really unknow it. With Secret, we flip that and we say everything should start private. And when you need someone to know something, you reveal it to them. If you need the application to know some data about it, you reveal it. If you need to share some information about your transactions with somebody else, you can share it, but you're not forced to do it by default. You really have the choice as a user or as a developer. And that's what we always try to say. The link is really between privacy and choice. It's the same thing then when we start talking about NFTs. The difference between a secret NFT and an NFT on a public by default blockchain is you get a lot more choices. With an NFT, you don't get to choose who can see what's in the NFT. You don't get to choose who actually gets to see if you own the NFT or not. Everybody has exactly the same access. That access is universally public by default to everybody. And if you think about how real world ownership works, that's not how anything we currently own or think that we own actually works. The things in our house, we don't have to share with everyone. The things in our bank account, we don't have to share with everyone. We choose to do it under certain circumstances. If we trust somebody with our secret, then we can choose to share it with them. That's exactly how secret NFTs work. So we've created a model for digital ownership with privacy by default that is a lot closer to what we already expect with real world ownership. That solves the problem we're currently having with NFTs, which is that they don't feel like owning anything at all. They feel, I don't think scammy is quite the right word, but they feel very shallow. Like there's not a lot that you could really do with them except try to show it off to somebody. That's what makes people start to think maybe NFTs are scammy. Like they're just a cash grab. They're just a way to show off that you had enough money to buy this useless thing. That's certainly not what this technology is capable of. It's capable of so much more. It's, however, not being used that way and won't be used that way unless we solve this idea of native access control, native privacy that allows different individuals to have different types of access. That's how you connect artists more directly with owners, where only the owner can access the private metadata. So, and you know that as the artist, and you know that as the owner. Or only the owner can reveal if they own something. They don't have to show off everything in their wallet all the time to everyone. That's a huge security risk. It's a usability risk. So that's what we're trying to solve. And they've been live on mainnet for quite a while now. We've had secret NFTs on mainnet for around 9 months, and we've had Stash live on mainnet as a marketplace for a few months as well. Which means we're really just getting started seeing what all the experimentation is starting to look like, but at least we know why we're doing it and why it's different.
Yeah.